Today in Battle Cats, we're going to complete the Abyssal version of Queen's Coronation. Psych! We're doing all 3 of the Abyssal stages today. Enjoy. I'm still starting with the Queen's Coronation because that one says it's a limited time. So the way this works is we basically have a negative crown version of this event, and you can complete it up to 5 times, but there's a very specific set of rules. Abyssal stages require you to attempt the same stage with multiple different teams. 5 completions, and you're not allowed to reuse any of the cats from previous completions. Once a unit has been used to clear an Abyssal stage, it will become exhausted and cannot be used again in another team. It also says here that once you've cleared it 10 times, units will be usable in a different series of future attempts as long as you do not choose to recover exhausted team members. But I thought you only needed to do it 5 times. 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, and 5 times. Those are the rewards, but apparently 10 times resets everything. So does that mean next time this comes around, I gotta do a different set of 5 formations? Well, if that's the case, fine, because it doesn't matter to me today. Okay, so we got Honey Trap. Deadly. Not the worst stage in the world, and to be honest, I would really like to be able to solo it at least 1 time. I'm really excited about this because normally I'm like, do I steamroll this level or do I try it with some weaker units and try and do it a little more strategically? And in this situation, we might be able to do both, which is kind of nice. We're gonna try Ultra Catseyes first. No, he's not anti-floating or anti-alien, but I don't care, okay? I just do not care. I just need to use this guy anyway because he is correct. Okay, so go for it, man. You're spammable. You do a lot of damage. You just got to get through there. So, like, no big, except you're all getting slowed. Funny. So nobody's dying. It's, like, not really that big of a deal now, is it? We're stacking up Jizos like crazy. And, of course, the Brawlos are going to get us a little bit. We do not like the Brawlos, but we keep going. We keep Jizoing. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. So the only thing we need to worry about in this stage is the Brawlos, but there's plenty of Catseyes to go around. Can you just get out of the way, Queen? If you don't mind, I'm not calling you Queen because I love you. I'm calling you Queen because you're a queen. Okay, Queen? If you want to call me King, that's totally fine too, by the way. All right, first clear. That's why they don't give you any reward the first time, because you get your clear reward, I think. Units equipped in this team cannot be used on future survey teams. Oh no, what are we gonna do without Catseyes? Okay, back to Queen's Coronation we go. So the only difference this time is we can't use that guy. Tap the button to see the units that cleared the stage. Once recovered, exhausted units will become usable again. I don't want to recover them. This is what makes this event so much more forgiving than the Underground Labyrinth. It's the fact that you can just undo your mistakes. There's no you tried and therefore you're worse off now. It's just you tried and you can just try as many times as you want. You do an attempt, you didn't like it, you didn't want those cats, recover. Okay, I wonder if anybody else could solo this level. If there is anyone else in the game who could do it, it's probably gonna be Awakened Bahamut, right? I don't know if that'll work because I feel like he might need some meat shields or something. But, you know, we gotta try as few units as possible. And just wait, hold on a second. I need my Breaker Blast. I'm sure we can save our money before something bad happens. Just don't come all the way to the base and we're happy. I don't want to have to use a 2 slot here. That would be cringe. And go. Okay, that's pretty good. It's a good start there. That's a pretty good time. Yeah. Yeah. We love it. And there's the Brawlos. Okay, so the Brawlos are the reason that Awakened Bahamut is not going to be able to solo this thing. Get me out of here. If you can't solo the level, then get out of my face. Look, we got to try for at least 1 more solo before we, really break out the big guns here. I'm going to try Izanagi, although I think we might have an issue with the, no, we're good. We're good. In that case, have at it. I don't think you're going to be taking much damage here. And then we can conjure to help a little bit. And you better not. You better not. Don't touch me. Yeah, so, okay, the Brawlos, we know the Brawlos are going to be a problem. We just knew that was going to be a thing. And also, this slow is bad, okay? Because look what happened to me. Look what you did to me. Okay, let's specifically look for something anti-floating here. I know the Queen is backed up by a traitless, and that is a problem, but We just gotta tank that guy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know what? I didn't even think about that, but Cat's in the stroller. I mean, bro. Yeah, so we can probably get a couple of these going here, and they're fast enough to get through, and then boom. So, yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Hopefully, when the Brawlos come, we can do a pretty good job on those as well. But yeah, the Sloth, man. What a jerk. Tank it. Keep tanking. Ooh, okay. Beautiful. I know that needed to happen. That absolutely needed to happen, and it happened. Okay, so we can get 2 of these now. Just missed. Perfect. In we go. And slam. Okay, so we lost one. We knew we would. That is cool because the wave's actually hitting that guy, which is, yeah, very, very nice. Boom. You're dead. Okay, so can we... Okay, yeah, that's funny. That's a funny way to do things. Can you imagine? Just if you just got past me and I didn't have enough cooldown to actually get another one, I couldn't recharge fast enough, that would have sucked. Okay, so this time we get 10 Uber Rare Catseyes. Damn! And then we also get 15 Uber Rare Catseyes if we beat it 3 times. That's 25 Uber Rare Catseyes in a single event, and there's 3 of these. That's 75 Uber Rare Catseyes. That's a lot of Catseyes. This is a really fun way to just try out some units, see what can actually take on different scenarios. I mean, you know, fishmen are really great. They pack a nice punch against floating, so why not get a bunch of them? Yeah? Our only problem now is, of course, we need to also get rid of these guys, and it's a little bit tricky because of how fast they are and how fast they attack, but we get in there. Okay, so we just push through this and we're good. Well, okay, we do need to get through the Sloth, but I think we can do it. So now we got our Brawlos back again. Bad times, but if we kill one each time we attack, which is nice. We're good. Yeah, so this is gonna be a bit annoying, I think, but I'm pretty sure we can pull it off. I wish the recharge was a little bit better on Fishman, that's all. So every time the Brawlos came out, they pretty much completely wiped out my Fishmen. But now that the Sloth is dead, it's cool. It's cool and we're good. Those Brawlos though, you know they're gonna do some damage. You know they're not done, okay? Well, that's 3 solos. I like that. I like that a lot. Now we're going for the Dark Catseyes, okay? 3 and 3. That's pretty good. They don't like giving out Dark Catseyes very much. I mean, they're quite powerful. All right, next up, guys, I want to see what my boy Rapper Cat can do. Do I think Rapper Cat alone can do it? No, but I'm gonna let him try just to see how he does, okay? Because he is an anti-floating unit. He's just resistant, but that means we can get a bunch of them, except he's not resistant to the Sloth. So, once again, the Sloth is going to cause the problems. That's what the Sloth is there for, okay? Well, and the Brawlos too. Between the 2 of them, they're there to cause a whole bunch of problems. Yeah, so these aliens are probably going to completely wipe out my Rappers. So they are not going to do it on their own, but here's what I'm thinking, okay? Let's just assume we can't solo anything else. We probably can, but I want to try maybe a couple of duos instead. I kind of want to send these guys out until the Brawlos get here, because I feel like when the Brawlos get here, that'd be a really great time for a Baja to do something. We just gotta wait for them all to get here first and go. Oh. Okay, that was not perfect. And by not perfect, I mean it was terrible because I tried to not let Awakened Bahamut die there. Fine, I'll do Awakened Bahamut first. All right, there we go. Oh, come on, really the first one? The first one couldn't get in there? Okay, so we're alive. We're alive. We're dead. All right, so the Brawlos, man, the darn Brawlos. Okay, so go. Do we got it this time? Assuming the Sloth doesn't kill me. He can't kill me in 1 hit. I think he needs to do 2 at least. Beautiful. All right, so duos. Nice. Completion number 4. Nothing to it. And now I have to do 1 more. And part of me is like, wow, that was super easy. But then the other part of me is like, well, if you had to do it 5 more times, it might start eating into some of your good cats. Again, I'm not going to worry about next time right now. I'm just going to worry about this time. But I'm not going to do a big loadout. I think another duo should do it. Probably should have done this before, but Trixie. she's not good against the Brawlos. She's not an anti-floating, but she's anti-alien and anti-traitless, so I'm hoping she'll be able to handle the bosses in here. I mean, look what she's doing right now. Like, it's like, we're good. And actually, she can handle Brawlos a little bit, but she definitely needed some help there. She definitely needed a little bit of help there. We're not talking a lot of help, just a meat shield. It's hilarious what Trixie can solo, but of course, if you put something she's not good against in front of her, like a Brawlo, she will eventually end up dead. With these guys, we should be able to hit them just a little bit more. Oh my god. She's the worst. All right, Saber it is, because the anti-floating and the long range might even save us from the sloth, in which case we just hit the Brawlos until they die and life is good. Boom, there goes one. Boom, there goes another. Boom, another one. Another one. Oh, okay, there you go. I think that's all of them. And that guy needed to be pushed backwards, so that didn't happen. Okay, so with all these Jiangshis, hopefully they survive a little bit with the Brawlos. You stay back there now, buddy. Don't come any closer, please. Okay then. And let's just not get hit any more times by the sloth. Please and thank you. Ah, I really wanted to get that knockback, but it just came a little too late, and now the Jiangshis have to finish it off. That's fine. Okay, all right then. That's 5 completions, maximum 2 cats per loadout. I'm happy with that. I want to do it again. All rewards earned. No more rewards are available from this stage. Bye. So each of these advent stages has a completely different type of boss. We just fought a floating alien backed up by floating and traitless. But in River Styx, we're gonna be fighting a bunch of red backed up by 1 traitless. But that traitless is a really bad traitless. I need to get all 5 of my rewards again, obviously, and we're gonna start with something that might be able to solo. I'm really not expecting much of a solo here, though. I'm not even sure if it's possible to solo this one, but if it is, I think Courier would be a good one to do it with. Now, he's only anti-red, so that ostrich might be a big problem. I mean, Hanya's gonna kill him too. It's probably just gonna be really bad, and I don't want that cannon. Yeah, bro, he's gonna kill my couriers right away, right? Yeah, okay, if you kill my couriers right away, then I'm gonna have a major problem here. This level definitely seems like it's gonna be way, way harder than the previous one. I am using Maximum the Fighter here because he is resistant to red. Ro is even more resistant. Ro is really good, but of course, we can't just bring everything because we can only bring 2 things, okay? If we could just take out this red dude now, could we strategically get something else in there, like a cutter cat? I mean, surely with enough of these guys, they could do some damage to him, right? But then the bird comes over, and then what? Like, what do we can't do nothing about this bird. We can't do that. He's critical hitting us. He's evil. Well, he died, but like, can we even get this bird? Is it even possible to get this bird? Because I want to say it really ain't. We're doing a little bit of damage to it, but like, is that gonna be enough? Is a little enough? Probably not, right? Yeah, with another boar here, not a chance. Okay. All right then. Bro, I don't think Beartooth is gonna do this because Beartooth is just 1 unit. There's no way it's gonna be able to take out, you know, a Hanya. Okay, so my guess is if you have a decent meat shield and then something to support it, this level will be a lot better than if you just try and solo it because it's just the way it's set up. It's just not a very soloable level, you know? I mean, this guy can take some damage, but like the boar is gonna hurt him a lot. See? So like, you're gonna need 2 things here if that's what you wanna do. Let's see what Maximum the Fighter backed up by a Beartooth can do. Probably a lot better than just by himself. Now we won't take any damage from anything with Beartooth anyway. You know, we're gonna take damage with the Maximum the Fighters, of course. But yeah, so now we can like really whomp this guy. Boom, he dead. And if we get killed by this bird now, we're gonna have nothing left. Great. Do we wait? Do we wait until the bird is out there and then put out Beartooth? So we should be able to hit both things now, the bird and the boar. So that should hopefully help us out a little bit, you know? Okay. Just another one, maybe? You can knock him back if you have to. But rather if you didn't, so don't. Thank you. And this one should do it, yeah? No? Bro, you can't just survive forever. You're not allowed to survive forever. Thank you. Can we do it now? Because it's gone. The bird is gone. So if we could just push through now. Maybe we're good. He got my bear tooth. I figured he'd get my bear tooth. So yeah, but we'll just, we got our maxes, okay? To the maximum we go. You know what? They can take quite a few hits from the bird. So let's not get worried yet. We just need to get it out. Come on. There we go. We got a cannon as well, so that's nice. And a seal. Well, whatever. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yep. Okay. We're good. Now, if we could just maybe also kill Hanya a little bit here before we die. Yeah? Okay. That's fine. I think Hanya might actually be not hitting my bear tooth right now, which is awesome. Okay. Now we're back at the freaking maxes again, bro. Dang. Okay. We got him. Keep on going. All right, so that's attempt number 1. Maximum the Fighter and BCS Beartooth. Beartooth wasn't even that great here, to be honest. We probably could have picked something better, but we did it. Okay, I don't have a very high level Knuckles, but apparently he shreds this stage. Strong versus red and zombies. That's why he's able to overcome Hanya, especially with the immune to weaken. So the immune to weaken and the strong against makes him really good here. I don't think he'll do it by himself, but I'm gonna just see how he does first, and then we'll help him out. Okay, here he comes. Zoom, zoom, zoom. And just punch away, buddy. Punch away. Yeah, okay, so let me try this guy with double dark, and I'm also gonna not put him out until things come closer to us. Now we need to deal with the ostrich somehow. Maybe we can deal with the ostrich with slapsticks. It's not the best thing for dealing with a white ostrich, but it's pretty good because it outranges him. Weirdly enough, they also recommend Kitty of Liberty here because it can help with our Ost. So yeah, why not? Yeah, so both the slapsticks and the Kitty of Liberty are helping here. I gotta be careful with my money though, okay? Because I wanna make sure I can send out the right things here shortly. As you can see, we got another boar coming, which is not good because I don't have my Knuckles yet. But I'm gonna get him. Okay, we got this guy without using Knuckles. So that's pretty awesome. Now let's see if we can get him. Well, we're getting pushbacks, which is great. And then here comes the ostrich again. Stay away from me, ostrich. I have no money now. Okay, why is Kitty of Liberty so good though? Like, what's that about? Why does Kitty of Liberty actually do a good job here? It's just kind of weird. If I didn't run out of money there, I would have done it. Okay, so I'm just gonna level up. Okay, we're gonna get this guy. We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him. I really think I can do this. Okay, I really think I can. Okay, I got a stronger meat shield because the Dark Cat's not cutting it. Without using Knuckles, I think we can do something. Because we can use Knuckles on the second go around when we need to get rid of this guy again. There we go. Shouldn't have used Knuckles so quick here. We are never gonna beat this stage if we don't properly time our Knuckles, okay? So that's what we're gonna do now. Now when the boar comes, we're actually ready to meet him with Knuckles so that Knuckles doesn't end up getting most of his health taken away right away, okay? There we go. Now what can happen is we can kill the boar, hopefully, and then move on to Hanya. Okay, Knuckles, there you go, buddy. You're gonna get a couple hits in here before you die, right? Yep, a couple. This is so slow. Like, I'm holding my own here. I'm not dying, but I'm not winning either. Guys, honestly, I'm just really impressed by Kitty of Liberty. I didn't realize it was even really a thing, using Kitty of Liberty here. Okay. I finally got him. That was the worst. I wasn't ready to do, like, you know, something really powerful. So I went kind of mid, and yeah, that was hell. So, great. We got our 10 Uber Rare Catseyes. But I need to do something much better for this one. I want to make this one revolve around my Cutter Cat. Neo Cutter Cat, level 50. 100% survive, massive area damage versus red. Stronger after taking damage. I mean, that's good. I wonder if we had something like a Bisu here as well. Something that can actually take out the red. Yeah, you know what? Maybe Retsukaio. I'm hoping we can use a couple meat shields here as well and be okay. Obviously, Cutter Cat is really great in this stage. Snip. And then he survives, gets strengthened, and does it again. We love it. We can use Retsukaio and our Cutter. Snip. Snip. And dead. Okay. Abyssal here is gonna really put a stop to all this damage. It'll probably also put a stop to the bird a little bit, as long as we don't move ahead too much. And obviously Abyssal loves to move ahead, so yeah. We got rid of that guy, but we also need to get rid of the bird. And that did not happen. So we're gonna need more damage on red, I think, in this case, because that was not enough. You know what? Great time to use Elemental Duelist Cat. Level 110, pretty nice. We'll just use that instead of a meat shield. It'll do lots of damage. Elemental Duelist Cat did a good job on the boar. We just need to still deal with this bird here. Okay, we're doing it. Look at this. We're gonna get nothing out of this though. We're just gonna get whomped here. So it's the same as before. It's like you can get through it, but then we don't really have much to follow it up. Except I do have Cutter Cat. He's just not available at the very moment. All right, so we need to get our boy Cutter out here, and every time I want to use him, he's just not available. So I'm gonna wait. There we go. Snip. And no snip. Wasn't even good. Dude, kill the bird already. Come on. Kill the bird, dude. Kill the bird, thank you. And snip. And snip. And knock him back. And, oh. Okay, that's the second time in a row I've actually managed to kill him with Breaker Blast. Just works out like that sometimes. All right, so I've been holding on to a couple of good cats that I did not want to use until later in the challenge. But now it's later in the challenge, so we're gonna use them. First of all, the number one thing you want to do in this level to deal with Hanya is use Rocat, at least in my opinion, because Rocat resists Hanya and weakens him. So you get in there and you make Hanya a lot less scary. That's obviously a big part of it. Can go in here too, because the weaken will allow Can to do a little bit more, I believe. And we need to send in some more support. Because we have Rocat, I'm not gonna use like a really good meat shield. What we need to deal with now is the bird. It's a traitless unit, and while I do wanna take Hitman Cat to this level, I don't wanna do it this time. I wanna save him for the last attempt. The last completion. Honey-wise, you know, tough versus traitless. It might help a little bit with the bird, you never know. And what else are we gonna do to the bird? Well, with Taurus Cat, we don't have much of a worry, do we? I know this kind of seems like a weak loadout, but I don't know if it is. So we're gonna be using Can to do a lot of our damage here, which can be a little bit sketchy, but because we have Rocat, we'll be weakening this guy. So hopefully that means Can get rid of him. Boom. Okay, then we can get in here and go to town. Now, the problem I have is I didn't really bring anything to deal with the bird. So like, the best I can do is Taurus Cat. So now I need something with some range that can actually deal with some of the stuff here. We don't need to worry about the red, but we do need to worry about the bird here. And I just don't know if we're gonna be able to take out this bird without any, you know, damage to it. Like, our damage to the bird is almost non-existent. Okay, so, wow. We got rid of that bird at the last second using Can. I didn't think Can could even hit it, but that's cool. Seems like Rocat actually helps tank this bird quite good. Rocat, just the gift that keeps on giving. Loving these Can hits when they happen, guys. They're very nice. Although it's not super common. But now, we get in there with Rocat and actually weaken Hanya. There we go. Can hit him. I would like Can to hit him with a full attack. That'd be pretty cool. And because this boar is also red, it's fine. We can just get them all at the same time now. All right, guys, we're in the end game now. We're hitting them with the Cans, although they are weakened. And of course there's another bird, but Hanya's dead, so we can just focus on the bird and go home. And then come right back again. There's no weakening of my Cans now, so the bird died a lot quicker. Okay, that was messy, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Just got the one left to do. That means we can take the good stuff. Our best anti-reds are Courier and Rapper and Mutant and Belly Dance Cat and Dark Laser and iCat. Then we go to our anti-traitless and see what our best anti-traitless units are. I'll bring Dojimon. I don't even think I need to bring an Uber to this one. Let's not do that. Hitman Cat, that's where it's really at. That's what I really want. And maybe even a sniper, just in case we can get a little bit of a knockback going here. Surely we should be able to win with this one, right? I'm not even entertaining the idea of completing this one 10 times, because I don't want to do that. Okay, what do we... I don't even know what to start with here. I think what I want to do is I want to get the boar out, and then I just want to hit him with a bunch of wave attacks, because they'll also hit the stuff behind him. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah, that doesn't take long, and now we have eye cats here. If we could just have enough to completely freeze this guy, we'd be laughing. Okay, next up, Dojimon and Panda. Don't get so far up there, man. We also have Hitman Cat. I guess Hitman Cat could probably be doing something. Or is he just gonna die to Hanya? Is he just gonna die to Hanya? I hate it when that happens, you know. Okay, well, now we're actually really low on money because that happens sometimes, doesn't it? Right, okay, well, stop. Thank you. We're gonna be all right. Turns out we're gonna be okay. We just need to freeze Hanya now. We just need to get a nice good freeze on Hanya. But can we do it? Oh, crap, I was gonna try and do that to help out there, but that did not happen. And Mutant's gonna totally die here because that's what he loves to do. Isn't it, Mutant? You just love dying. Just admit it. Just admit you love dying. I won't judge you, I swear. Oh. 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 Okay. Scary. Scary, but we're good. Scary, but we're good. Okay. Hanya's dead. It's finally over. Realm of Carnage has to be one of the scariest stages in the game, especially if you're just getting to it for the first time. Okay, so all rewards earned on that one. And now we just have one more to do. The final Abyssal challenge is Clionel Ascendant. And I think this one's gonna be a little bit of a joke. A lot of a joke. Obviously, Ultra Casagizo is gonna absolutely destroy this stage, so before I let him do that, I'm gonna try and solo it with a different unit. I'm always talking about how good Ramen is, even when it's not an angel stage, so I think he's gonna have a pretty good time here. Just him. Just Ramen. Why would I need anything else? I don't think there's a unit in this game that even comes close to how good Ramen is against his targeted trait. Also, this level is 1 star below the difficulty of River Styx, so just that alone should mean it's an easier stage. Wow, we got ourselves a gorilla. What are we gonna do? There's a lot of Ramens here. Oh man, what on earth is happening here, man? Is this gorilla taking us out right now? Bro. Stop it. Turns out the gorilla is more of an issue than I thought he would be. So hopefully he can die and maybe we can actually get in and push the Sleipnir. It's the little dudes here that are actually causing the problem now. Maybe a couple of Sleipnirs might be too much for a Ramen. That might be a thing. Oh man, I really wanted to solo this stage with Ramen, but there's just a little too much pushing going on. This guy's got a level 10 knockback resistance, and it doesn't seem to be resisting the knockback. Just saying. Okay, well, my first goal is to solo the stage, so before we start building bigger loadouts than that, let's get the Casagizo in here. I feel like a permissive parent or something when I use Casagizo, like, okay, sweetie, you can go run with scissors. I don't care. You can go destroy an entire village full of people. It's fine. All right, are you ready for this? Because this is gonna be crazy. These guys can't even knock back my Casagizos because of the fact that they have, you know, good range. Well, they can do it, but they usually don't. All right, so we got the damn gorilla here again, but this time we're actually gonna be killing it rather quickly. Like, we're even able to do the Sleipnir. He just does not stand a chance. And of course, there's another Sleipnir, but hey, we already have the Clionel killed. All right, a walk in the park, and you believe it. Of course you can believe it. It's a rhetorical question. Boom, 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 boom. We did it. I can't believe it, guys. I can't believe it. And look how they massacred my boy. I love that this stage only has angels in it, except for those little stick figure guys who don't really count as anything because they're so easy to kill. All right, next up, let's try Dioramos. I think he might have a problem. No, he does not have a problem because he's immune to slow. That was gonna be the problem. It's just like the honey trap. You know, you got that little area where if you hit it, you get stuck in there for a long time. We do have a problem though, and that's the fact that Dioramos walks really slow, so he's probably gonna take a bunch of hits. But, you know, we'll see what happens. He might need a little bit of help here. I can probably provide one more unit. I'm sure I can spare a single unit for him if needed. Wait a minute, we can't get anywhere with this guy, can we? Because we're gonna constantly have these dudes doing their thing? Well, stop it. Okay, well then that's definitely not gonna work. That's definitely not gonna work. Well, what about an Ultra Kaguya? We know that she's not really that great against angels. She slows them. That's it. But yeah, so maybe we can use Kaguya for the meat shielding here, you know? It's possible. She does actually do a good job on these guys. She attacks fast, which is good. I gotta level up here, my bad. Wow, there we go, okay. And knock it back and keep working on it. Okay. Wow. Okay, we're in bad shape. The knockbacks are still an issue. And of course, wait. Of course, it ain't working. I'm trying to see if any of my Ubers or Legends can actually beat this stage, you know, with a little help from a meat shield. Like with these guys right here, they're doing a pretty good job of keeping things away. It should probably protect Bankai pretty good. Bankai's got a fast attack. This will probably work. We still have the possibility of Bankai dying, but I'm not sure how likely that is to happen. Come on, double hit. Double hit. Get back, please. That was annoying. Okay, bonk. We did it. So, yeah. Okay, so we've done a solo and we've done a duo, and I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to do any more solos on this one, mainly because of all the peons coming out and knocking things back. It just does not work with a single Uber. You know what, though? I am kind of curious how things would have went if I used Bankai's first form, and because the Abyssal stages let you undo, maybe I'll undo it. I can recover, and I want to recover this one. Okay. It cannot be undone, but you can just redo it. I forget sometimes that Colossal Bankai is also Ushiwakamaru, a much more spammable version. Is this enough? I don't know, but I wanted to try because it's resistant and it does massive damage. So it will at least be fun to watch. The more we have, the better, because we'll get knocked back less. And we're resistant, so even if we did get hit by this thing, worst that's gonna happen is we're gonna get slowed, and I use my cannon to get through it. Okay. So yeah, what can Ushiwakamaru do? I don't know. Okay, all right then, you're doing it. As long as we're doing damage, like we could potentially get through it. Just that we do need to have multiple of these or else we're not doing nothing, because they won't get the attack off. There we go, okay. We bonked a Sleipnir to death, and now we're just working on the Clionel, and then once the Clionel dies, we're good to go, which should happen like in a minute, yeah? Like right now, come on, do it. Another knockback, that's okay with me. Yeah, look at this. This is amazing. Dude, I forgot. I can't believe I forgot about Ushiwakamaru. It's so fun to watch as well because, you know, they're just jumping and smacking things with a flute. All right, so I managed to solo this level twice now, once with an Ultra and once with a Legend. I mean, if anyone's gonna do it, it's gonna be one of those. Now, my next attempt is probably not gonna have an Uber in it. We're probably gonna try like a rare or a super rare. We got some good ones for Anti-Angel, but it just won't be a solo situation. Awakened Bahamut. The level 50 Baha Blast. Can we do it? I don't know. But I do know I really want to Baja Blast the Clionel right now. Okay, I think that'd be really good. There might be a little bit of timing involved here to make sure you don't end up getting hit by it. But then again, they don't even like you moving very far in this one. Yeah. Okay, you hurt me, but that's all right, because now you don't hurt me no more. And since you don't hurt me, nobody else gonna hurt me either, right? Okay. What we need is Kakartes and Awakened Bahamut. Okay, here he comes. Whoop. Okay, so we got some freezing happening, which is good. There goes the Sleipnir, that's great. All right, there you go. Maybe I should try putting more than 2 units in a loadout. Well, there's my 15 Uber Rare Catseyes. I am loving all these rewards. We know that Ramen was pretty good on his own, just not good enough. So what if he had some help from Bubble Cat? Ramen and Bubble. I don't think I can get the bubbles in at all to help out here, which is sad. What about Ramen and Super Feline? Maybe that'll work. Yes, there are immune to knockback units in this game. Yes, I should probably look into which ones might help here. Problem is, even if they are immune to knockback, they're probably just gonna die because of the fact they're being attacked by angels, you know? Anyway, Super Feline, with all the knockbacks and stuff, I thought it might be fun. Should help with the gorillas, I think. Seems like it's working a little bit. I just wanted something fast, and I thought to myself, you know, Super Feline, supposed to be a fast unit. There goes the Sleipnir. So Super Feline helped take it out, I think, because last time we did not get that far. Okay, just keep tanking for me. You keep tanking, and then Super Feline can do a little damage too, okay? All right. Boom, look at that. I love it. Ha! Super Feline! What a dude! Super Feline is a good unit, okay? Just the speed and the DPS alone are awesome, plus the whole knockback thing, you know? 3 Dark Catseyes, and 1 more to go. It goes without saying that I'm making this a little harder than it needs to be, but now we're on attempt 5 and we can just do whatever. Unless you're trying to do 10 attempts, and I am not trying to do that. Cafeteria Cat. I love this guy. I probably need to give him some more levels because massive damage and he might curse angels. All right, this should be fun. You may have noticed that I did not use Cosmo in any of these attempts, mainly because I thought that he would just end up dead because of all the range, but I figured I might as well bring him now. I didn't really bring any meat shields, so probably should have brought some meat shields. Sanzo, that's my meat shield. Good times. But at least we can go like this, and bonk. And then bonk, bonk. Very nice, keep that up. Or die. Okay, well, I could technically use Cosmo now. Oh, okay, that was nice. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's just gonna kill Cosmo. We could have maybe done it if we had waited until there were things in front of the Clionel. Okay, you guys are causing me problems now. Okay, this did not work out the way I wanted it to. Probably because I didn't take any meat shields. Some of these guys were dying right away. I'm gonna go ahead and grab 1 meat shield and bullet train. Boom. Bam. I don't like it when Sonic dies really fast. I don't like it at all. But I do like that bullet train doesn't even, it doesn't die, it just keeps getting knocked back by these guys, because that's a thing. Okay, so come a little closer, please. Come a little closer and Cosmo can actually do something, okay? Because normally Cosmo is way too close. Get back. All right, we actually got Cosmo to do something here, folks. And that obviously is a big deal because of the fact that Cosmo's attack is so good, but he's only getting 1 of them. Valkyrie is actually really nice here because she can get in the gap really easily because she's got good speed. And she is also dead. Great. Everybody dies, but that's all right. We just need to scooch on in. Just real quick, scooch on in. Here we go. Whoop. Oh, come on, Sonic. You dummy. Cafeteria! Hooah! That's right, you better curse. I thought I had that one. I should have had that one. I feel like when I take too many units to a level, I just end up buying the wrong things and wasting all my money. Rice Ball has immunity to knockback, and look how fast it is. It's actually like a really good thing to have in a level like this. Probably gonna die a couple times here, trying to get rid of these dudes, but I was hoping you'd be able to do it. Well, forget it then. Nothing works out for me, it's fine. Okay, I think we got a good thing going here, guys. I think one of the things that's helping the most right now is actually just having Can. I like Can. Just having that, you know, extra damage for the boss is always nice. Trying to get some of these cafeteria guys in here too when I can. We got this. And he died. Okay. Cool. Very cool. 3 Dark Catseyes. All rewards. We got them all. All right, guys, we just completed the 3 new Abyssal stages in Battle Cats. Queen's Coronation was definitely the easiest, then Clionel Ascendant, and then River Styx. Either way, we beat them all and got all the rewards, and now I have a whole bunch more Catseyes. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, smash that like button, and you can click right here to watch another one of my videos.